Welcome to Crushgasm, the podcast dedicated to the highs and lows of crushes. From the first to the worst, we're going to cover them all with a cascade of characters, including our guest today, someone I never hesitate to send a picture of Dr. Robbie to, Amanda Kohlhofer, bestie of the show, who enjoys an evening at the movies just as much as she likes talking about hot men. Amanda, welcome back. How are you?
Thanks. I'm great. Yes, I love talking about some hot men. We know that. And yes, every Dr. Robbie picture is appreciated.
So excited. We are probably less than half a year away from season 2. I think January 2026, and it's 4th of July weekend. Cannot wait to see. I hope they have an homage to the guy in the wheelchair who they're like, back up, Terry, back up.
Yeah.
I hope he stars in it. I know his town puts on a parade, and he is in the 4th of July parade in his town.
Oh, that's really cool. You gotta watch ER before.
Well, I got into the OC, a rewatch of that instead. Insane.
Oh, geez.
I was like, by episode 3 though, I was like, I'm in. At first I was like, this ain't hitting the same way, and then episode 3 I was like, I am dedicated to Ryan and Marissa. Like, what is because I've only watched it the first time it aired, so, and I didn't even finish it because after Marissa died I was like, peace out, this show is horrible. But which
I haven't seen it.
we'll get to someone from this show who I think should be on this list. But even though
Okay.
it's low, and they should be well aware if they checked out our last episode where we talked about 80s heartthrobs, can you let people know where they can find you online?
Yes, so I co-host an evening at the movies with Casey, and we are everywhere you get your podcasts, on all the socials under at an evening at the movies, mainly Facebook, TikTok, and X. We have Instagram, but I don't think we use it that much. So
it's a hit or miss on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm a personal fan of Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. It's so hilarious. It's amazing.
I know.
The comedy there is unmatched.
I went down a Twitter rabbit hole last night that got me really upset, and so then I couldn't sleep. People are talking about the type 1 diabetic Barbie, and just the amount of ignorance about type 1 diabetes is like...
It's also, it's a doll. It's a doll.
Yeah,
Not going
I know. It's a doll. Like, why are y'all so pressed?
The things people will get upset about. I went down a Twitter hole of, Benson Boone, the singer.
Yeah.
The guy that flips. There's a picture of him that I think a fan account from, I want to say Brazil, tweeted out, posted, where he's like very close up. So you see how weird the mustache is, and his eyes kind of wonky and going one way and the other. And the quote tweets on that are some of the... I had to just like the original tweet because I was liking so many of the quotes. They said, my favorite was, he is what ranch dressing looks like as a person. And I don't know why that sent me to the moon, but
That's kind of accurate.
All of them, you're like, you think you found the top one, and then one under it. If you go down a few more, they're just all amazing. Check it out.
That's hilarious.
Benson Boone, though, someone I would not have expected to ever see on the list we're talking about today, and thankfully he is not on Harper Bazaar's list. They did drop 50 men they think are the sexiest of all time, and we're going to dive into it. The list, however, wasn't numbered, so I don't want to assume it was in any particular order. So I did go about grouping them in a handful of categories. Thought it best to start with where this kind of all began, with old Hollywood. These are the men that our grandparents and even possibly our parents were gaga over. Some very handsome guys, not all for me. We'll start with Marlon Brando. Because I just don't like him like that. He would not have made my list, but looking at older photos and kind of knowing his impact he had at the time, he makes sense for me on this list.
He does, yeah. I mean, again, I guess because I had never watched any of his younger stuff. I met him in The Godfather. So, but yeah, looking at the pictures, I mean, he was a piece. He was a snack.
And then a couple not for me that are old Hollywood is Robert Redford. Great hair though. It's not for me. I wouldn't
Love him.
And Paul Newman, who is the salad dressing Empire Man, he kind of like gives me what Brando and Redford do, and that he looks very much of that time. But something about him does
Yeah.
feel timeless, you know? And I do think on his salad dressing, he looks like Maury Povich. I always am like, Maury Povich.
Hey, Paul Newman was married to the same woman until she died, so I applaud that. There's a quote from Friends, Chandler talking about marriage. He's like, I can't make marriage work. The only person that can make marriage work is Paul Newman. And I've seen me. I am no Paul Newman.
Well, he is not. No Friends made the list though,
Yeah,
but
I know.
someone who I think that this one's a hard one because if this list was made 1970, I'm keeping him on Clint Eastwood. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
He didn't, I guess, for what he was, because they do picture people on this list at their peak, and they do
Correct.
use a picture where you're like, yeah, I get it.
And his son is gorgeous.
No, he's like freaking the what's her name, Cindy Crawford's daughter or Zoe
Yeah.
Kravitz. Like, God, you lucky little bastards.
Yeah. Have you seen Paul Rudd's son? He's freaking gorgeous too.
I mean, I know he has to have children. He is like 80 years old, but looks 40. But that's crazy. I didn't know he had a child.
I only saw, unless this is fake, but I haven't researched it, so maybe I shouldn't say anything. But um, there's a guy on TikTok,
Hmm.
and there's even a video of him with Paul Rudd in the background. So
I'll
I
look
don't know.
into it. I'll look into it. I don't doubt
I'll
it.
have to look it up.
If I was Paul Rudd's child and I didn't get that gene to stay forever young, I'd be so mad.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of, lastly on this is James Dean, who out of these guys for old Hollywood, my number one, I had a big James Dean phase in high school.
Nice.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely hot, the ultimate bad boy, the OG bad boy.
and I think he had the unfortunate like benefit, probably not the best word, of being like preserved in that image. Like
Right.
he never rotted, you know, like some people.
Yeah.
Like he never had the chance to be like, oh,
Yeah.
terrible.
That's what's going on now. Okay.
I think that kind of goes along with the next guy, and the next kind of category is that like kind of died too soon, preserved in their beauty, as like Heath Ledger. I think very
Yes.
similar to James Dean in that regard.
Yeah, I agree. He was so beautiful.
Were you like, would you put him on this list if you're making the list?
I don't know. To me, Heath Ledger isn't like hot. Not that he wasn't good looking. If I had to pick 50 of all time, I don't know that I would have put him on here, but I'm not mad he's on there.
Yeah,
He,
like
you know,
you broke it down to maybe like 2000s or teen movies. He's definitely on the list, but all
right.
time, I don't know.
Yeah.
No. And then I don't know if this is like a died too soon, but Elvis, I feel like he had a little more gas left in the tank of his career. I don't know.
Yeah, especially if he hadn't been on all those drugs. I mean, people have strong opinions about Elvis one way or the other, and all that aside, he was gorgeous, especially in his prime. Like, oh my God, he was so handsome. Like, my mom had this giant black and white photo of him that was always in our house, like forever. And it was so gorgeous. I was just like, oh,
Was that her like number one?
yeah.
Hmm.
I actually have a coffee table book of Elvis. I've had it since like college, and it's just like photos all throughout his career. He
Did
was
she
a good
give
looking
that to
dude.
you, or you were just like, oh,
I bought it because of her, but no, I bought it at like Ross or something. You know how they have like
yeah.
random, like Ross and TJ Maxx have those random books.
I
Home Goods has a lot of good ones. I went the other day and I was like, they had this gorgeous Vogue book, like Vogue Paris, like all these looks and whatever. But anyway,
Hmm. Yeah, I love a good find at like one of those like those stores are just high class thrift stores because the chaos
Oh
of
yeah.
what you're just like I love those videos where they're like, "Do you want a snow globe? I'm looking for a snow globe, but like for my mom's friends, but they're like on vacation and they love to drink and then it's like a golden
Yes.
girls to eat." Like this is the random. I love it. I love
I
it.
love those videos too. I've been watching those on TikTok. The ones I get to see, they're at Home Goods usually, but it's like,
They're so funny.
are you looking for a giraffe? But it has like pastel polka dots and it's blowing a bubble gum, like giant bubble gum bubble, and it's wearing sparkly sunglasses. Oh yeah, that's right over here on aisle two.
Yeah, and I've seen that picture exactly.
Yeah.
Like Hobby Lobby is also another one that I'm like, this place is comedy. So I don't know, Elvis dying too soon, debatable on who you ask. But the next guy, he definitely passed before his time, and that is Tupac. I think there are some musicians for me that die early and they get placed on this pedestal because it's like
Mhm.
they peaked at they died at their climax for us because we never got to see. But Tupac's not one of those artists. I think his talent was undebatable at the time, and I do wish we could have seen what he became. I think he would have
Yeah,
even better. And I
I
think he
think so
belongs on
too.
this list for sure. That's a beautiful
I,
man.
See,
I think
I do not find him attractive at all.
no, I think there's something like artsy, fartsy, but cool about him. He's just got an interesting look to me. I like when it's like the old Hollywood guys. Like if you put like some of those guys in a lineup, I wouldn't be able to match who to a picture. But
Yeah.
Tupac's so distinct that I think that he wouldn't be on my list, but I think this list.
But we also never got to see him get older, so it's
That's
like,
true.
I mean, so it's weird because yeah, I wrote like all of them down, and then I wrote a section of the ones I love and a section of ones that say ooh, and I only have four on that and $2 on it. Just because I don't find him attractive. Not talking about his talent. Yeah, he was extremely talented. But I will say, even though I was never attracted to him, I get what you're saying about like that draw. Because when I saw Poetic Justice, all I wanted to do was ride cross country in a postal truck with someone like him.
There's something cool about him. There's another one on this list I think is like that. We'll get to him in a minute. Um, I do think that musically, again, like a Heath Ledger, like if you had a top of the '90s or this, like he'd probably be hottest in a music one.
Yeah.
And there were some other musicians. This isn't like BuzzFeed's '80s heartthrob where the musicians were completely overlooked. We had Tupac. There's Elvis. There's also this Maluma guy. He
No
is a
clue.
question mark on me. I don't know. Like, was
No
he
clue.
popular now? Is he like I don't know where he even belongs on the timeline. Where
Never heard of him.
um,
There's like three people on this list, I think, or two that I've never heard of, and that was one of them.
yeah, I was like, okay. Mm. And then there are other ones like ASAP Rocky.
He's on my ooh list.
Really, I think he's handsome. I think he's really cute with Rihanna. He's not for me.
Yeah.
The weirdest
I like his style, but I don't find him attractive.
He's cool. You're like, wow,
Yeah.
he's so cool. Like I have this friend. She's my goth friend growing up, and one of her celebrity crushes is ASAP Rocky, and I was like, that is a shocking thing because Morrissey is kind of like your number one, and then ASAP.
Oh, that's funny. I
Um,
mean, that's a choice.
a variety, and
Beauty is subjective.
Zayn Malik from
Oof,
One Direction.
he is sexy.
He's
And I
handsome.
love his voice.
I don't. I was never like. I went to one show and I knew he was gonna leave the band at that
Yeah.
show. I was like, that guy's miserable up there.
Yeah.
Like he was just like. I was like, God, like at least fake it, dude.
Well, my daughter was really into One Direction when they were at their prime, and then, them having their own like careers. I mean, I feel like Zayn has a good solo career. Like he has, I mean, that Pillow Talk song is so hot.
Is that the one from 50 Shades? No, no.
No, that's I Don't Want to Live Forever, but that's also a good one.
Which one is Pillow Talk?
Well, I can't sing it.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, you'll just have to look it up, but it's a sexy song. I like it.
I was surprised. I liked the little albino one. Um, but you, not Zayn, not Harry, not Liam, not. Uh,
Well,
God, what is his
R.I.P.
name? The little
Liam.
Irish one, the little Irish
I
guy.
can't remember his name, but I know, yeah.
That little one's probably my favorite for Solo, and I liked what Liam had. I think they all were pretty good, but smart of Simon Cowell to place them together.
Yeah.
I am
I
shocked.
would have, oh, sorry.
I'm shocked to see Zayn instead of Harry, just because he's more popular. I thought just for the name and Google reasons they would have put Harry Styles.
Over either of them, I would have put Nick Jonas. I was surprised. I mean, Nick Jonas just gets hotter and hotter, and his wife's hot, and he's type 1 diabetic, and I love him for, putting that out there and being a spokesperson for it. So,
My roommate, we saw them at the House of Blues. I think they were like walking out. That wasn't their show. It was they went.
oh, gotcha.
And my friend tried to get her a pump signed by Nick Jonas, but he was rushed off
Oh,
because she is also type 1.
I don't know how you would get a pump signed, but that's a great idea.
I think she wanted the case,
Oh, gotcha, gotcha. That would have been amazing.
but now she has like the sticky patch
Oh, yeah.
for pump. Because when we first met, I'd never met anyone with type 1. I only knew type 2. So I didn't know. And I was like, why that girl got a beeper? It was like 2007, 6 or 7 at the time. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Because I met her like in line at a concert. And I was like, all right, girl.
Why do you have a pager?
I was like, okay. But yeah, we ended up being from the same area, California. It was really weird. And she went to, I think I'm 2 years older, and we ended up at the same college. And,
Oh,
and we lived together for like a decade. So
that's an amazing story. Oh.
meeting at a concert. Speaking of concerts, there's Bad Bunny. Eh,
He's on my ooh list.
I don't
Like him as an artist, don't find him attractive.
I don't even know him as an artist. I know him as a really good corpse in that Bullet Train movie. So good. Wonderful work. And every time he comes up, I'm like the dead guy in Bullet Train to my husband. He's like, oh.
I still haven't seen that. I need to.
Oh, it's really good. It's fun.
Yeah.
Like if you're just going for a fun time.
George said it was fun.
And then there was Lenny Kravitz,
Mhm.
61
Yeah.
as of May 2025, and is just one of the most beautiful human beings. I don't know what was in like his parents. Thank you.
That gene pool, I mean, Zoe, like, come on. Freaking
Lisa?
gorgeous. Yeah.
The queen of cool. Like I just think she's probably the coolest human to ever exist. Like I think she does spells, but I'm down for it.
Yeah, those two putting their gene pools together was a great idea.
It was like a humanitarian like
Thank you for producing this beautiful woman.
service. I think that Lenny Kravitz, I could have also placed him in like the hottest men of the 90s too. I think it
Oh,
was
yeah.
like a decade that had like its kind of own class of heartthrobs and was like really the last true era of like the movie star. Because like social media kind of now we
Yeah.
have like Logan Paul
Right. Yeah.
celebrity for some reason. Like we don't we're like, we're rewarding content over talent now, but
Yeah.
and another guy who matches, I think, the cool of Lenny Kravitz, but is not for me, is Keanu Reeves. And
Oh, I love Keanu.
he just looks weird. He's just weird looking to me. Not bad, but just like not in the same way Tupac's like distinct. He's just like, I don't know. He seems like cool uncle.
Oh, he's beautiful and he's such a good human. Ever since he was in that Paula Abdul video, I've been in love. And then I saw Point Break and there was no turning back.
I've never had it for that guy, but he seems cool. Cool guy. Some guy that gets mentioned a lot, if I ask women of a particular age, like who's your number one, it's Shamar Moore. Like,
Yeah.
He's like, and he's not, I don't think, like an A-lister because he's just never done that bit. He's always been kind of TV, but freaking Shamar.
Yeah, but he was on Young and the Restless. And so if you grew up with
That's why
being-
women of a particular age.
I knew what you meant. I mean, it's like between my mom's age and my age, like, but yeah, it's soaps aren't what they used to be, but back in the day, like you might not have been super famous, but people who loved soaps were obsessed. And so to those people were famous.
I went
Like,
to like I think it was I want to say General Hospital, like some like anniversary or some type of event. I think it was General Hospital with my friend Cora, shout out, because she's a big fan. And like all this, and it was like I was like, dang, these people are hardcore.
mhm.
A show that airs at like noon.
Yeah. I mean, before the days of DVR, my first year of college, I planned my college classes so that I could be back in my dorm in time to watch Days of Our Lives. So
Mhm.
I was like, and I didn't have a VCR in my room at the time, but like, I am not missing days. And all of us did that. We gathered in each other's rooms and watched Days of Our Lives at like 2 o'clock.
I was a Days fan. And I
Yeah.
like my favorite thing about soap operas is that you can miss it for a year, watch one episode, and you're like, all right, okay, I'm caught up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, exactly.
you're like, oh, there's a new Brenda? Sure. Sure, because
Yeah,
I
exactly.
died fire and got in a coma, like whatever.
No, because Brenda from General Hospital was hard to replace.
Mhm. I just came
What?
up with a name. There's a
Oh, I really thought you were talking about Brenda from General Hospital. It's crap, what is that girl's name? Vanessa Marcel? She was on I think she was on 90210 for a bit. She was married to Brian Austin Green.
Oh, okay.
I think you would know her if you saw her. She was on Las Vegas. She was on some anyway.
I would know if I seen it probably, but I
She
was
was one of the OG soap queens.
Days of Passions.
Yeah.
Too into passions. Embarrassing.
Now we might be talking about passions in a little bit.
And then and I think this guy peaked in the 80s, but Harrison Ford, he did not stumble in the 90s. So
Yeah.
honestly, out of this 50, he's like one or two. One or two for me.
Yeah, he's hot.
Very handsome. Now he's grandpa, but
But, that's life.
and then I think these next three are like the triad of movie stars of the 90s. It's Denzel, Clooney,
Hmm.
and Pitt. What are your thoughts
Yeah.
on these guys?
Who was the second one you said?
Clooney.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
Their soap guy.
Clooney just is hot no matter what the age. So is Denzel. Brad Pitt is hit or miss for me in certain. I mean, I loved him in Legends of the Fall, obviously, and A River Runs Through It. Like in the 90s, those were like my favorite movies. But and then now, like in like the Ocean's 11 era, Brad Pitt, I love. But sometimes I don't find him as attractive now. But
Hmm.
they're all amazing.
I think they've all aged really well too. I don't think
Yeah,
George Clooney and Denzel look that much different than
I
at
don't.
the 90s. Brad Pitt, yeah, is kind of a hit or miss depending on his hair for me. I think
Yeah.
like, the Fight Club hair, that's like the perfect. That's also like a
Mhm.
very 90s, like I think I'm just conditioned to like that.
Right.
That just is in my nature. But out of the three, I think no, Brad Pitt's not on my top 10 from this.
Uh, Clooney is on mine.
Okay. And then there were these guys. They weren't actors, they weren't musicians, a male model and a soccer player. Tyson Beckford,
Mm-hmm.
and thank you. And then David Beckham, who I think everyone lost their boner for him the second they heard him talk for the first time. I don't think you get over that shock. That's like one of the defining moments of my life.
That's
Like you're
hilarious.
just like, what?
He's so gorgeous, though. Both of those men, see them without a shirt on, it's like, oh. Whew.
I remember I used to get Tyson Beckford and Tyrese mixed up.
I did too, actually. That's kind of
Like,
funny.
because I think it was like you had a TY name and you were these handsome bald black guys. And I'm
Yeah, and you have this amazing ripped chest and abs. Like,
like, wow. But yeah. And I don't think the 90s were complete without Leonardo DiCaprio. He
yeah,
came out swinging at the end of the decade, and we were rabid for Leonardo DiCaprio.
yeah.
And I think for girls my age, I think this is kind of the first man we loved outside of like boy bands. He was kind of like the next step from JTT. So I wanted to include him in the men. I'm dubbing them millennial men, not because they are just for millennials, but because they were big in the 2000s.
Gotcha.
So like Hayden Christensen,
Yes.
very huge, but weird that they didn't put Orlando Bloom because I think they were kind of head to head at the same time, and I think as attractive as each other, but like for me, I would pick Hayden over Orlando.
I would pick Orlando, but yeah, they're both very attractive.
I had a Anakin wall and a William Turner wall. Like those were the walls that when you went to my bath, like they were decked out because my mom worked at a liquor store. So when Star Wars
Oh,
came out in the 2000s, I got a lot of the displays. I wish we would have kept those nice. We could have sold them. We had like the
yeah.
Doritos and the Pepsi and everything. And then I just was like, went to Hot Topic and got all my Pirates of the Caribbean obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. So
Yeah, he's so hot in the Pirates movies. Ugh.
oh my William Turner. That
Yeah,
movie's just those three, because they talk about the mummy being like the bisexual, whatever, awakening. I think you can like that walk so the Pirates of the Caribbean could run because those
agreed.
three in that movie, even Jack Sparrow, the alcoholic pirate that's like so
Oh,
bad but good,
I'd
he
smash.
so hot. He is, oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh my God. But I don't see Hayden on this list for like all time. Like
me either.
but
Me either.
this, I was like, okay, good for him.
Yeah, there's a few on here that I'm like, all time, really? Like, there was only a few that I was like, ew, I don't think they belong at all. But, like, there's a lot that I'm just like, meh, but I'm like, there's so many more people you could have picked. So, yeah, I don't know.
And then there's like this, like speaking of Rick Yoon, who I didn't know off the top of my head because I'm not a Fast and Furious fan. That's where he came from.
Yeah,
Like
he's very attractive. I had a crush on him in that movie, even though he was the devil.
I don't remember. I remember liking it, but I only watched it once on like a school bus trip.
Oh. Do you remember the scene where they have the guy in the garage and they're like pouring oil down his throat? Oh, yeah.
Odd.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you know who
Poured
Rick,
the oil.
yeah, like motor oil. They were like pouring it down his throat, trying to get him like to torture him or something. Yeah.
He's
I
not gonna talk, guys. He's gonna die. That's
yeah, exactly. How's he supposed to talk with all that shit in his mouth?
what.
Yeah.
Then I think these guys, they're like millennial men, but I think they're big. But unless you're like a pop culture fanatic, you might just know their faces, not their names. And that's Aaron Taylor Johnson from
Hmm.
Kick-Ass and Dave Patel. He's from like Chappie. He's both of them. God, beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah. I have been seeing Aaron Taylor Johnson a lot in the talks for the next Bond. So I think that could be interesting.
If you watch Bullet Train, you'll be like, I see it.
Okay. Okay.
The accent, he's just got the accent. I loved him. When he was probably in his 20s, maybe higher teens, maybe 19, 18. He was in this movie called like Angus Snog something. It was like this stupid like teen movie from England.
Nice.
It was like, and he played the cool guy that she wanted to kiss, and and he's so cute and then kick ass.
Interesting.
He's the only reason I went to that 28 years later.
Oh, nice.
Was not.
I think Dev Patel is really cute too.
He's so
Like
handsome.
he reminds me of not exactly, but don't know the actor's name, but you're gonna get mad. But the guy that played Jafar in the live action Aladdin, I was like, why is he so attractive? Like, I don't know. There's something about like Middle Eastern men for me. Like, some are just so attractive. Like, I think it's like the complexion and like I don't know what it is. I find them very attractive.
Beautiful kind of bronzed brown skin and
Hmm.
that hair that is so beautiful and thick. My hair's
Thick hair.
like only because when it gets dry and fuzzed, like frizzy, does it look voluminous? It's not. I have to blow dry it so much to get that volume. It's very thin, especially in the back. But I'm like, I wish I had that hair. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, Dev Patel is a gorgeous head of hair.
Also, if you like Aaron Taylor Johnson, there's a movie where he shows his pee and it's
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
I was like, it was on Twitter. See why I'm never leaving Twitter. It was on there, and they don't censor anything. I also saw Conor McGregor's today as soon as I woke up because he apparently sent them to Azalea Banks, and she posted them on her Twitter.
Good for her.
I was like, whoa, that guy is weird. It's strange. Aaron Taylor, impressive. Both impressive in size, but there was something off about Conor McGregor's. It was attached to him. That was a problem. The
Was
next,
it like pointing to one side weirdly or something?
like it kind of, I don't know. It was at the end.
Like,
It was like It's too far. And then you know this next guy. I'm sure number one on your list, Idris Elba.
He is close to number one. But yeah, oh God. The things I would let that man do to me.
Did
Things
you
I would
watch
do to him.
that new? It's a newish, I think, the last 2 years where his family is on like a safari and gets attacked by a lion.
No.
Oh, it's called Prey. It's not Prey. It's something like that. It's like Pounce, Roar. It's some. It's like it's dumb, but I love it.
I'll look it up.
I
I'm
like
excited
that.
for his new movie.
What's his new one?
Heads of State,
Oh,
John Cena and Priyanka Chopra, Jonas. That poor girl adding Jonas to that already long name.
I'd be like, no. Maybe on paper, but not like out in the press. And I think Idris Elba, he was a big one of the 2000s, especially, and this guy, because of Grey's Anatomy and the power it has, Jesse Williams.
Yeah, and those eyes, my God.
Pretty size on the list.
Did you ever watch the show on Netflix that Idris did where he was a DJ, but he was also like a nanny? So in real life, he's a DJ. Like he's
Hmm.
um like does a lot of DJ stuff. So he's like a DJ, but he's like struggling. So he's like a manny for his friends' kids. It
Uh-uh.
had like 2 seasons. It was so funny. I can't remember what it was called.
Netflix has so many shows that come and go, and you're like, what?
Yeah,
And then that Virgin Rivers on season 8, and I've never even heard
right.
of it or seen anybody talk about it in life. And I'm like, okay,
My sister-in-law likes it.
every other person, you're like, well, I know this one friend of a friend of a friend, and you're like,
Right.
okay, 2 people watching.
Right. She's trying to get me to watch it. I haven't done it.
I think it's Sophie from This Is Us. So every time I see
Oh,
it,
yeah.
I'm like, Sophie was working elsewhere? It's like,
What?
yeah, I was like, she had another job. And then these two kind of like, I think 2000 staples. It's Matthew McConaughey and Jake Gyllenhaal. Couldn't turn around
Yeah.
without seeing either of them. Um I do like Matthew McConaughey as a rom-com like lead. I think that was a good era of rom-coms because
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is amazing.
and then Jake Gyllenhaal. People like him. I'm like, I mean, he's not an ugly person, but for me, he's just never been that guy.
I think he's a not nice person.
If you want to see his yearbook pictures, I can send them to you because I used to work at the school he went to, the private school, and they have all the
Oh.
yearbooks. So I was like sending my friend because she's a fan. I was like, look, I found, and Jonah Hill's sister went there. The guy from How I Met Your Mother, Jason Segel.
Oh,
His
nice.
name's in the rafters for the basketball.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a very fancy school. Chris Darden, the OJ Simpson guy,
Oh, yeah.
there, and he has to say he's a junior. And I was like handing out the test, and I was like, hmm? And the guy that ran it was like, yeah, it's his son. I was like, oh,
Okay. All right.
very fancy school. And
Fancy.
then these two are my absolute favorite of the millennial men, and that is Channing Tatum and Ryan Gosling.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Both so attractive.
Ryan Gosling is another one who I don't know if he's like the most attractive human in the world or if it's his charisma. Because his
I
eye
think yeah.
kind of like, if you look at him too long, you're like, he could look like Doug from Nickelodeon. If he didn't have hair. He's got those little beady eyes, but he is so charming and he's
So charming.
I mean, stole the Barbie movie. I like that one where he's a stuntman. That one's really good too.
That one was funny. I'll admit. I wasn't sure I was going to like it, but it was funny. I love him in Crazy Stupid Love. He is so hot and charming. And even though he's like a Lothario at the beginning, you're like, I would still let him take me home. Like,
So his body got crazy for that.
yeah.
I think we weren't used to that. And then we're like, oh my God.
What does she say? It's like you're photoshopped.
Oh my God, if they made that now, they'd be like, it's like your AI.
Yeah. Ugh, yeah.
No. But yeah, he's someone that I'm like, is it the charm? Because look, it's that you have Eva Mendes with you.
Yeah. Right?
And then another favorite of mine from this kind of sector is Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, I find Liam more attractive, to be honest.
I wish Liam wasn't so mean. He's like
I know.
where I'm like, but I do think he is the hottest Hemsworth.
Yeah.
For my girl, I can't put him above Chris. For my girl,
Yeah.
and
I understand.
I do like Chris Hemsworth as Thor, even though I
Mhm.
don't love the Thor movies, only Ragnarok. The other ones, I'm like, ugh, he's just like the same thing every time. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I like the Avengers movie where he's Fat Thor. That's funny.
yeah. And he was still hot, still hot. But
It's
I'll
like the
that.
dude from that one movie.
Oh, the Big
What's that?
Lebowski.
Yes, thank you.
Then I like him in Cabin in the Woods,
Oh yeah.
which
Right.
we and
Yeah.
my old roommate, we went and saw that. She's a she's a horror girl. I'm not like the
Yeah.
biggest horror girl. So I went with her and I loved it. And then me and my husband were like talking about, oh, we love it. Searched everywhere. Couldn't it was streaming nowhere. Had to buy the DVD online and then it came to streaming like a month later. I was like, like now it's like just there. I was like, oh my, every time happens every time you buy the
Of
DVD.
course.
Then
Yeah.
it's there. Because what like at 1 a.m. I don't want to spend $3.99 on Tommy Boy.
Right.
Then also I'll buy it. So it's how they get you.
That is true, for sure.
And then Chris Hemsworth, he's like kind of heading our next where we're going. He's a franchiser. These are been
Okay.
forced into the zeitgeist due to Hollywood's love of superheroes, space, and vampires. So we have Chris Hemsworth. We also have Henry Cavill. I would not
Mm.
anywhere near this. I don't like him. He's too.
Oh my God.
He looks like a Greek. Like he's a handsome man, but he looks like a Greek statue. There's nothing warm about him. He just looks like he has no fun. He's like, and his Superman is the worst thing. I hate his Superman so bad.
Yeah, I didn't like him as Superman, but girl, he is hot. Are you crazy?
Like he's a handsome guy. Like I wouldn't be like, oh, you like Henry Cavill? Just he's not warm. There's no warmth.
Okay.
There is warmth to the next guy though, because I'm this is my husband's guy, number one over here, Chris Evans.
Yeah, me too. I'm in love with him.
The beard is like, keep the beard, because he has great hair too.
Yeah. I loved him in Knives Out. Like, I know all the other stuff he does, but his character in Knives Out just cracked me up.
I love those movies. My husband's on it. He fell asleep during Knives Out. I was like, I loved it. He's like, I don't really care.
Buddy, we're going to have a talk.
It's like, it's so fun. I love movies where you're like, oh, where's the twist going to be?
Yeah.
Try to figure it out. And Glass Onion just as good. And I'm excited to see what's next.
Yeah. I didn't like Glass Onion as much, but I still enjoyed it.
They know they keep saying they want him to do it with all Muppets and then just have the Daniel Craig be the only human. And I think that's the best idea.
But would it feel too much like the Happy Time Murders?
No, because you got the Muppets and they come with their own star power.
Oh, you mean the actual Muppets? Okay, gotcha.
Muppets.
Okay.
Not the knockoff, like Avenue Q looking Muppet. The Miss Piggy. That just they would have to be murdered though. So
yeah.
Oh no, we're gonna have to bring in like D-list Muppets to die.
Right.
Ozzy. Oh God, this got too dark.
How dare you?
That's what I'm just like, oh my God, the realization. No wonder they didn't do it because you'd have to be like, oh, this is Kermit's uncle, Hermit.
Yeah. Or they'd try to go for Beaker, and then I'd be like, no, I'm not even watching this movie.
So maybe put some other people in it. And then the Muppets are the survivors. They could put Jason Momoa because I wouldn't mind seeing him go. This is someone I cannot stand. Oh God. Him and Scarlett Johansson hit some type of lottery for being like, and yeah, those two being like, we're not going to give it our all, but we're going to look good.
Yeah. That's all that matters. But at least Jason Momoa can kind of make fun of himself. Like in the Minecraft movie, he's clearly like, I know you didn't like it, but he kind of knows what he's doing. Like,
there's not a single performance of his I could be like, I thought he was gonna be good in Minecraft because I saw the preview and I was like, this is it for him. And he still couldn't do it for me.
He's not meant to be a Hollywood star. He's just meant to be an attractive.
He's there.
he's the man candy.
But talented. Our next one is talented and very, very hot, and this might be Jordan.
Oh yes, very, very, very much.
Did you see Sinners yet?
No, it's streaming now though, right? I think I'm gonna watch it this week.
It's good. You'll like it.
Yeah, I've been wanting to see it since before it even came out, and I just haven't. But I've got that to watch this week and Drop. Shanna said she watched Drop. The one with the lady where she goes on the date and she gets the text message that they've got her son and she has to like it,
Hmm.
it came out in the theaters. It wasn't out very long. I'll send you like it looked really good. Shanna said it was good.
Speaking of Shanna, Pedro Pascal.
Yep.
This guy does not do it for me. I don't get the hype around him.
Same.
I think like he seems like really cool. Like he's
Yeah.
like a cool human, but I'm like what if blinder do I have on that I'm not seeing it? Because usually I could see, but I don't know.
I'm with you on this, and Shanna's gonna kick us both off her friends list, but yeah, yeah, he seems very cool, charming, friendly, nice, and I don't think he's super unattractive, but he's not like a panty dropper for me.
Like, oh, he's kind of like Keanu Reeves for me, where I'm like, that guy's cool. I want to hang with that
Mm,
guy. Like, maybe we'll play board games. And this guy's hit or miss for me, Oscar Isaac.
I have such a crush on him. Love him as Poe in the Star Wars movies.
Did you watch the Marvel one he was in, Moon Knight?
No.
It's trippy. Like it takes. I was like, what is going on? Like it's like, woo. But it was an interesting concept, and he's really good in it. He's like
Okay.
really talented. There's also this movie he did with Olivia Wilde that I made my husband go to like a screening of, and like yeah, I think she dies like in the first few minutes. Spoiler, but it's like him going through therapy, and it's pretty good.
Interesting.
And then lastly, there is the vampire. This man, Robert Pattinson. No. I never understood what have people have found attractive. Because we met him and he was like a pale, sparkly man.
Yeah.
It's like kind of blue gray, like dying, close to death. And people were like, oh my God, this is it. And I'm like, this is your teen idol? This. There's hotter vampires out there.
Oh yeah. He's just okay for me. He's just meh.
But he kind of represents where we're going, and that is like the new school of Hollywood. These new
Okay.
up, young whippersnappers coming up. He kind of led the charge for, I think, Gen Z's first crushes.
Yeah.
And then another guy who had to do some insane teen content, Jacob Elordi from Euphoria. Have you ever watched
Yeah. I haven't. It's on my list, but
it? Sucks
no,
you.
I haven't.
First season better than second, but it will suck you in. You're like,
I've heard.
gotta know why this 16-year-old girl's doing coke and this one's having an affair with that one's dad and this one's it's wild. I don't like him though.
Yeah, these are some of the ones that I'm not as familiar with. His face looked kind of familiar, but I didn't really. He's meh for me.
Also, he's one of the worst people on Euphoria. You cannot like him after like it's like the character takes over and I see him and I'm like, you're not a good person. You're not a good person.
Okay.
Charles Melton. He also had to do some very new school Tiger Beat stuff. He was on Riverdale.
Yeah.
I don't like him. I didn't like him on Riverdale. He looks like handsome Squidward. If you're that kind of very angular, blocky face, and I don't.
So
Like
I found him very attractive on Riverdale, but the picture they used in this article was like pervy. I did not like it. I was like, come on. I thought he was hot on Riverdale, but
I was a Cole Sprouse fan,
yeah, fair.
but yeah, I don't see it, and I don't really know why you would put him all time. I don't think he's kind of done
I wouldn't.
anything. This guy though has done a lot, but I wouldn't have put him here. He reminds me of like how Edward Scissorhands is always like spooked out by the world. Like, oh, it's Rami Malek.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, every role he's like, oh, oh, oh. And I don't
He
like.
wasn't like that in the Bond movie he was in.
Oh, is he in Bond? Okay, the
He was a
two.
Bond villain. Yeah.
Oh, he is creepy enough to be a villain.
Yes.
Oh,
I would not have put him on this list. Love him as an actor. I wouldn't have put him on this list.
very talented, but no. He
Yeah.
has a unique look though. Nobody looks like that except Edward Scissorhands. um,
Very true.
and I think Spook can also explain Bill Skarsgård because he was Pennywise in It, and another one I wouldn't have put on my list, and I don't see
He
why.
is on my ooh list.
He's spooky. He looks like us if you tried to draw Harry Styles as like a Tim Burton character. That's what he looks like.
That's funny.
And I think the last one, oh no, because we have people I've never even. Henry Golding, best known for Crazy Rich Asians. Oh my God, in love.
Yes. A million times, yes.
Like, I'm so mad that there were more books, so more movies to be had, and like I think that's a crime against humanity that we didn't get them because he was a perfect leading man. Oh my God.
Yeah. A tall, like broad Asian man with an English accent, like that's like a trifecta.
The accent was like most of it, and he's just so charming. And I was like, yeah, give up the family. Like, if like he's so hot. I would fight your mom right now over you.
Yeah, I have a thing for Asian men too. So
we're going down. Let's go. I would have fought his mom for him. Laid her flat on the ground.
She was so evil.
So good. Oh, when she did the wedding I love that scene. And that big old ring.
Yeah.
When he gives her the ring and the mom. Oh, I love that movie. That movie always makes me cry.
It's a good movie.
Top 10. I will cry every time I watch it.
Nice.
And then there were a couple on here so new, I didn't immediately know who they were. We'll start with Theo James. He's from Divergent.
Yeah.
I didn't see those. I wasn't into any of those movies.
Oh. They were good.
I wouldn't have put him on here.
Yeah.
I've not done enough.
I don't know. He's gorgeous, though.
Same as Gong Yu from Squid Games.
Yeah.
I've never seen that either.
But yeah, I wouldn't put him on this list.
Paul Mescal, who I know the name, but I always think he's that rapper Jack Harlow because they had that same like curly hair. I'm always like, wait, is that the guy? So I'm always confusing them.
Yeah. I don't really know him either.
And then the last one is my guess for People's Sexiest Man. I think he is going to not get it this year. I think he'll be featured, but within the next 5 years, I think he'll get the cover. He's in F1 with Brad Pitt. That's Damson Idris. Maybe I said it wrong, but
yeah.
He is so beautiful.
He is gorgeous.
I've been seeing clips of interviews too. Charming as can be. I was like, I didn't want to see this movie, but I will catch it streaming.
I heard it was actually pretty good. So we might go watch it at the theater. I don't know. We just went and saw Superman, and then next weekend I want to go see I Know What You Did Last Summer. So we'll have to see if we can fit it in. But
no, and this is a busy month, and we have Fantastic Four. We're going to see Superman tomorrow. Because if you don't know, AMC has 50% off tickets on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And if you're in like the Stubs thing, you can rack up the points and get $5 off. So we're seeing it for under $10 for 2 people tomorrow.
Wow.
I know. I was like, sure.
Well, we spent $40 for 2 people, so in the draft house.
Going at night, you're like, we can't pay our light bill this month. It's a little much.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So let's go over our top 10s from this list. You may go.
Okay, so I feel like there's one that we didn't mention. Did you mention Mahershala Ali and I just missed it?
Oh, no, maybe I did not. Was he Crush?
Because I want to know what you thought about him.
I would have put him in the millennial one.
Okay.
He does have a star. Sorry, Mahershala. Not sorry.
I can't decide if he belongs or not. Yeah.
He is like handsome. Like he's got something about him that's like interesting. It's kind of like how I like Grace Jones. Like you just have this interesting look to you that you look like you're going to be like in a museum. Like you're not a regular human.
Right. Yeah. That's how I feel too.
Next level gorgeousness where you're like, no other human looks like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if I'd put him on the list, my list, but I think he's okay. I don't know. All time, he does have an Oscar.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't make you. Yeah.
has he proven himself yet? Because then he got an Oscar, but he did Jurassic World. So
Oh, true.
he's kind of going down.
Okay.
That movie was fine. Did you see it?
No, I'm over the Jurassic Park movies.
It's like you do dinosaurs so well, but you're not writing dinosaurs so like it looks cool. Like the T-Rex scene is so good. It still gives I'm still like there's a freaking T-Rex, but they have mutant ones in this one and they are questionable. The story I was like
Yeah.
it's fine though. It's a fine blockbuster, but we don't need to continue.
Yeah, they're just not for me anymore.
I have to admit, like have always been like Superman. That is dumb. You could tell Clark Kent's that guy. But then I didn't know the guy in freaking Jurassic World was the guy in Wicked. Like what? Glasses. I was like, never. I take it all back, Superman. My apologies. I would not be able to tell Clark Kent.
Okay.
But top tens.
Okay. You want me to go first? Okay. So my number 10 is Michael B. Jordan. I mean, come on. Number 9 is Jesse Williams because the eyes, the skin, it's just all working. He's just glorious. Number 8, sorry, Robert Redford. He was gorgeous. He aged well. He is a good actor. He's very old Hollywood, and I just always, and especially in the 90s, because he had a few movies in the 90s that I liked that I was like, okay. I mean, like, what is Indecent Proposal? You didn't find him attractive in Indecent Proposal?
Seen it.
Oh, wow. Okay. And then that one he did with Michelle Pfeiffer where they're reporters. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway. Number 7 is Keanu.
Oh.
I know, you're gonna hate my list.
Ooh.
Number 6, Henry Golding. 5, another one on my list you're not gonna like, Oscar Isaac.
I mean, like,
He's a new one for me, but I fell in love with him in those Star Wars movies. He just so cool. Han Solo 2.0, but that's okay. Where we go? 4, George Clooney. 3, about to make you mad again. Henry Cavill.
oh my God. That's shouldn't even be in the top 20.
He is just a gorgeous specimen of a human. Number 2, Idris Elba. And number 1, Chris Evans.
Oh, wow. I went 10, Lenny Kravitz.
Mm-hmm.
Just respect the aging so wonderfully. And I think it's like, I don't even think he has work done. I think he just like lives this beautiful life of like spirituality. He just looks like he does spells too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant. Number 9, Ryan Gosling. So he's so nice.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt. I go back to Thelma and Louise in my heart for this. One of the first things I fell in love with on screen.
Fair.
7, Henry Golding. Please, somebody put him in stuff that I can
Yeah.
watch. He has a baby. He's got to support. Chris Hemsworth at number 6. Channing Tatum, my favorite himbo, at 5. I want him and Anna Faris to be in a movie together. They play dumb so well off one another.
Oh my God, that would be funny.
So funny. Aaron Taylor Johnson at 4. Hayden Christensen 3. Harrison Ford 2. And then James Dean at 1. I think he's just wow. And I know they're making a movie about him and like his supposed like affair with a man. So I'm interested.
Wait, who did you say?
James Dean.
Oh, okay. Really interesting. I wonder if that's true.
He's always had rumors about that, and I have some books that mention it. Who is
Interesting. Okay.
There is somebody. Yeah, it has a star. I don't know this guy's name. Brandon Flynn. Oh, he's from 13 Reasons Why. That's why I remember who it was. Is there anybody you think is missing on this kind of all-time list?
Yes. Number 1 that I'm the most angry about not being on here, Paul Walker. Where are you guys at with Paul Walker? Are you kidding me? Like, he would be number 1 on my list probably if he had been on this list. Second, I'm mad about it because I've always loved him, And he's not as handsome now, but Josh Duhamel, also just gorgeous. Oh God, I would like, yeah. Anyway, um, Ben Affleck.
I was
Sorry,
kind of shocked to see him not on here because
me
he's
too.
like he is like he's a movie star. That's a movie star.
Yeah, yeah. He's a star. He's handsome. He's got that chiseled face that I just love. But he's got the little dimple in his chin. Sorry about the noise. I don't know if you can hear all these cars out here. Okay. I thought Jamie Dornan belonged in there. Patrick Swayze.
Mhm.
I would have put Blair Underwood in there.
Yeah,
He's just
I know.
one of the most gorgeous people I've ever seen. Like,
Did you ever watch that show? It was on ABC, like one season, Dirty Sexy Money.
yes,
Oh, I bought the when Blockbuster went out of business. I don't know if I sold them though, but
that's where I fell in love with him.
he's
I can't believe
that's such a good. I remember like being like so mad when that didn't get picked up because I was like,
same.
what is so good?
I have never met anybody else that knew about that show. This is amazing because that's where I fell in love with him.
That's where I
Like,
got introduced to him. Yes, yes, yes.
yeah,
And that's like
um,
where my mind stays with him.
yeah, that and Sex in the City. But you haven't watched that, but um, and then Justin Hartley,
Okay.
kind of surprised. And I'm really surprised we didn't get really any Hispanic representation on this list. I would have put J.R. Ramirez. He was on Manifest. I don't think I've seen him in any movies. You'll have to look him up, but oh, he's so gorgeous.
Or
And
Big
then there's
Rat.
J.R. Is it J.R. Martinez, the guy that's in Bad Moms? Or
Oh, that guy. Wait,
or
wait.
maybe it's Rodriguez. Sorry, I'm getting there. They're both JRs, and I get their names mixed up. But J.R. Ramirez, Manifest,
Oh, Jay
hot.
Hernandez.
Her name, is that who that is? It's not Jay Hernandez, is it?
That's only Jay.
Okay, my bad.
The
We're
guy that
sorry.
was that hot guy. I didn't watch that show. It had like the beautiful chick from Mad Men, Christina Hendricks, Mae Whitman, and a black chick. Oh, what was that show called? I'll say it, but there's this beautiful
Okay.
man in that show, and he's on a new show, and I can't think, but he's gorgeous, and I'm always like, I should watch that just for that guy.
Huh. I'm gonna have to look that up. And then I also wrote down John Krasinski and Penn Badgley, which I know are debatable, but
Mm,
I think John Krasinski is gorgeous.
I think John Krasinski's a good one because he is just so prevalent too, and like what hot was at a time.
Right.
So I think he would be a good one. I had a few. I thought Rob Lowe or Ian Somerhalder from Vampire Diaries, just because they kind of look the same.
They're like basically the same person. Yeah.
A clone. I would, and like they're both beautiful. Ian
Yeah.
Somerhalder, that's my aunt's like number one. Like she's like, oh my god, Vampire Diaries, so cute.
Yeah.
And
That's the hot vampire they should have had.
yes, oh my
Or
god.
the Skarsgård from
Oh.
that other vampire show.
Mhm.
He's my favorite Skarsgård. He's hot.
Like there's like choose your own Skarsgård.
Yes. Till he beat up Nicole Kidman in Big Little Lies, and I didn't like him anymore, but he was still hot.
I thought Logan Lerman from Perks of Being a Wallflower. He's great. He's
Um,
peppered now, and I'm like, what, Charlie? What?
really? Okay.
He's great and very handsome. Tom Hiddleston, who's Loki. I just think he's
Yeah.
so cute. I didn't get it till
He,
I watched the show though, but
he's weird looking to me. He's one of those weird, distinct looking people. Not like not good looking to me, but just I would put him in like the Rami Malek category of like just,
the hair's
or
long.
like Mahershala Ali category of just has a weird look. But
When his hair's long, no, because he's like it makes his just features weirder. But if he cuts it and he's like in that slick outfit, like the 30s, I'm like, yeah. Matt Bomber,
yeah, I think
he's
it's Palmer.
he's got that kind of very angular, but like there's a softness to him because he's just got those pretty bright eyes. He had that
Hmm.
new show with like Nathan Lane. I don't know if it got picked up, but it was them. They're like gay best friends living and they move in with Nathan Lane in Palm Springs. It was pretty funny.
Interesting. Okay.
I couldn't finish it though because the woman that plays Nathan Lane's mom, she lives there too, and she has like an angry relationship with the like little sassy black friend. It's
Oh no.
like a love hate. She actually passed away in real life, and I got really sad because they had to obviously write it into the show, and I was like, oh, so I stopped before the episode. But
Nice.
maybe it got picked up. Him, and then my last one was Timothy Oliphant. I'm like, how are you
Yeah.
not including this man? That's one of the most beautiful humans I've
Yes.
ever seen.
And he just gets better looking as he gets older.
I'm
Like, because I'm not gonna lie, when I saw him in Scream 2, did not find him attractive at all. Then I feel like the next thing I remember seeing him in was Live Free or Die Hard, and he was like the bad guy, and I was like, oh.
Ooh.
And he had Justified, but then he was in Santa Clarita Diet, and I was like, I'm in love with him.
And then him in The Mandalorian, I was like, oh my God. No, at first when they cast him, I was like, is he going to have a freaking helmet on? It's going to be a waste of our time. Why would you cast someone that beautiful and put him in a helmet? But thankfully, not in the helmet. And then I was surprised. These people I wouldn't put on my list, but I was surprised not to see it. Is like Robert Downey Jr.
Mm,
Like he's not for me, but I just thought he'd be on here. Tom Hardy and Johnny
yeah.
Depp.
I would personally put Johnny Depp on my list. I didn't say him because I think he's attractive to a subset of people, but I don't know that he's like universally, unless you like go back to the 80s, but I don't know. I've been hot for him since Nightmare on Elm Street, and I'll stay hot for him.
Yeah, he's kind of like I think like a Clint Eastwood, like yeah, didn't age correctly, but we can't deny what he was, and that was one of the most beautiful human beings ever created at the time.
And I think he's still very attractive. He's just a lot different, but
He's kind of getting into that Steven Tyler, like weird grandma and too much clothes. Like, why are you wearing feathers here? And then you have like all
true.
like, scarves.
Okay, but his Dior ad, I mean, I know that's a few years old, but still.
I hate fragrance ads. They are the most random mushroom trip things. Like they never make sense. I'm just like, we're wasting money on this. Just put it in the store. You don't need an ad for it.
Just for someone to come out and say Dior or Chanel number 5.
And you're like, they got paid millions of dollars to do
Yeah,
this weird.
they really do.
There's like a penguin floating in the middle of Paris, and then I'll circuit. You like it. I hate.
The ones that Natalie Portman are in are always like weird. I can't remember what brand it is, but they're always weird.
I want to say she's a Dior. Where's that?
I was thinking it was Chanel, but I don't either way.
Chanel, and then Charlize is Dior.
Yeah.
Either way.
Those ones are always weird.
That is all of our men on this list. I think they did an okay job. There's definitely ones where I'm like, okay, why? Did you just pull that name out of like a random generator? No thought put into it. But some of these were on point. I'd say like a quarter of them.
I mean, I think that it's like part of it's like trying to be really inclusive of different like dynamics, like not even just race, but just like styles and like character type things. But yeah, I was disappointed that there was not really any Hispanic representation because there are so many hot Hispanic men out there. And Paul Walker not being on there is a travesty. Like they really missed the mark with that, in my opinion. But
yeah. I'm trying to find that Christina Hendricks. Good Girls is called Good Girls.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. I remember seeing previews for that and I wanted to watch it. Okay.
The hot man, this guy, Manny Montana.
What an unfortunate name.
He always looks like he's gonna be like, hey girl. Like John B.
Yeah.
We were watching a video the other day of John B, and it was insane.
Oh. You have to look up J.R. Ramirez too. I feel like I've seen him in a movie, but people would mainly know him from Manifest if you watched it, but he is so sexy. Oh my God.
Okay.
Anyway, you're like, no, he's all right.
Fine. He's fine.
He's fine.
He's okay. He's not for me.
That's fine.
Maybe people. Oh no, that's just because I googled them. I was like, he's on this list, but those are my recent googles.
Oh, nice.
I was like, who is Theo James? But
yeah,
that's all I have. Can you remind people where they can find you online?
Yes, so you can find an evening at the movies wherever you listen to your podcasts. We are in the middle of celebrating Summerween, so we are reviewing summer horror movies. We've got Jaws for the 50th anniversary. I Know What You Did Last Summer, Friday the 13th Part 2, and It Chapter 1. And I feel like I'm missing. I did this last time. I'm missing one, but I can't remember what it is. But yeah, and so you can check that out. And then, oh, I forgot what we're doing in August. I am a bad co-host. But yeah, you catch us
Baby, baby,
every Wednesday. New episodes drop.
and baby boy, possibly.
Well, yeah, we are in the works right now to do Baby Boy for Josh's birthday. Um, oh, August is Hitchcock month. Sorry, my bad. And we're gonna do like we've already done Psycho, we've already done North by Northwest, so we're gonna do some of the lesser known ones, but definitely the birds because I'm terrified of birds, so that will be a fun episode to do.
Is it really that scary of a movie? Because to me, I'm always like, okay, it's birds. Like,
Well, it's hundreds of black birds swarming you and coming down through your chimney, and like it's not that. I mean, I guess it's not that scary, especially if birds don't freak you out, but
birds do
it,
freak.
it's but when you see millions of birds flying at you and like busting through the windows and like like you see them just like pecking at the people, like she's covered in birds and they're just like pecking at her.
Oh,
To
okay.
me, that's horrifying.
I thought they were just always just flying around. I was like, guys,
No, they're killing people.
oh God, there's murder.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
that
they're murder birds.
I guess they wouldn't show those clips. They're keeping,
Yeah.
that's why.
Especially the scene where they attack the school children.
Oh my God.
I
Okay.
don't think the children don't die, but they do attack a whole classroom full of children.
Okay, my thoughts on this. Apologies to birds. Sounds oh, Amanda, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me about 50 men that Harper Bazaar believe are the hottest men of all time. Everyone, you can find all that information below, including the link to Harper Bazaar's article. And until next time, as always, keep crushing it. Crushgasm is part of the I Did Not Make These Rankings podcast network, along with some other pretty cool shows, including An Evening at the Movies, Crime Rewind, Literature Reapers, Love is Black, Masturbators, Men Are the Prize, Season to Season, The Sip List, and Toontastic Journeys. You can go to idnmtrpodcastnetwork.blog to find not only Crushgasm, but all of the aforementioned really cool podcasts. Alrighty.